about 4:25. Oh, I gotta stop getting these early reports. It's ridiculous. I had to leave my house at 2:30 a.m. Lots of time to spare though. So I'm here early, and thankfully at LAX, Coffee Bean is open at 4. I think Chick-fil-A is open at 4. Einstein's opens at 4:30. So it's nice that they actually open stuff up early so we can get a little bite to eat or coffee. Just gonna do my checks, and in the B today, I actually switched out of it. The other B was not feeling well, so she called out. So as soon as she did, I snagged up her B position to take a break from A. So I'm gonna do my checks, and yeah, let's do it.
Most of this trip was on the 700 series aircraft, and here is the megaphone and 2 oxygen tanks that need to be at a certain level, plus the hoses with masks attached. In this cabinet, I have to count the extra life vests, and then right below it is the PPE, or personal breathing equipment. And here we also have the fire containment bag and gloves in case we have an overheating electronic device. And we have down here first aid kit, plus a CPR mask and a biohazard kit, plus 2 flashlights that need to blink so that I know they're charged. This cabinet doesn't have anything in it. It is a wheelchair compartment, but we usually just check it to make sure it's empty, making sure the doors are clear of any debris and that the slides are at the right pressure level. Make sure that the seat retracts as it should. And down below we've got the crew life vest. And we also make sure that the harnesses retract on the jump seats. And then we're also supposed to check inside the liquor drawers and cabinets to make sure that there's nothing weird stuffed in there that someone might have hidden, a weapon or who knows what else. On the 700 galley, usually the coffee pots are disassembled, and so we reassemble them. Put the coffee pots in, put the trays in without any coffee in them, and then make sure it's all locked down. Turn them on, and then we usually brew a pot of just water to make sure the lines are clear. And then we just dump the water out into the trash. Yes, the trash. I make sure my safety equipment has a little wipe down, sterilized from all the other hands that touch it. And especially that seat belt. This is the 800 series aircraft flight attendant control panel, and we just have to check that the water level is high and that the waste level is low. And all the other equipment, megaphones, fire extinguishers, life vests, all the things that we have, PPEs go underneath the jump seats. Slides, same slides as on the other aircraft, just making sure they're pressurized at the right level. And then of course the oxygen tanks. Gonna make sure the toilet's flush.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome aboard Southwest Airlines flight number 1066, service to Las Vegas, and then continuing on to Seattle. We're happy to have you with us here this morning. We do have open seating here at Southwest, so you can take any available seat. Once you've chosen that seat, please place your larger carry-on bag in the overhead bin, wheels out or handle out, and then smaller bags will go under the seat in front of you. Backpacks, purses, merces, blankets, pillows, all those things should be kept with you. Once you've chosen and stowed all your things, go ahead and step out of the aisle, allow others to pass by. Get everybody seated and on our way as soon as possible. We have about 3 seats open, so it's going to be a full load going out today. Come on back towards the back. We still have lots of windows and aisles open. Welcome aboard. Hello. I'm here in Seattle, cold and rainy, and I keep forgetting to video. Haven't done anything interesting, so don't worry, you haven't missed out. I just rented a car and I drove out to Redmond, Washington, which is where my oldest and my youngest child are going to school right now. So right now I'm walking over to their apartment. This is the area that they live in. It's all very treey. So we're gonna go have some dinner. Jared was supposed to come with me, but his mom had some emergency health issues that had to be handled, so he wasn't able to fly up. So that's kind of a bummer, but we'll have another opportunity soon. Alright, so I'm gonna go in. So it's 6:15 right now, and it's my go home day. I am heading out to take back my rental car. I have to get a little gas and then return the rental car. The rest of the crew catches the shuttle from here at 7:20, so I figured that would be plenty of time for me to take the car, and then you have to take a shuttle back to the airport. So I don't know how long that'll take, but I figure an hour cushion is probably pretty good. And then I report at 8:15. We fly at 8:45. So I think that should give me plenty of time, a couple hours to just make sure I get all my stuff taken care of and head back. And then we'll wrap up the B position. You guys, I've been working the B position, which is, I like the B position. I think that the thing I like about it is it's great if you need a break from being super interactive with the passengers, because you're in the back. You interact pretty minimally, especially during boarding and stuff. If you're working the A, you're like in the mix, man. You're welcoming, you're saying goodbye, you're talking to the pilots. So the B is kind of like I need a moment position. I'll be back on A position, and so we'll go over that in my next video. So if you're interested in all the different positions, we fly the 737, which is the same plane. Every aircraft we fly is the 737, and that was kind of one of the things, oops, the founder wanted it to be a very consistent experience, which I think a lot of people really like. And so all we have is 737s. We do have a little bit different iterations, like the older ones are smaller, 143 seats, the bigger ones are 175 seats, and just a little bit nicer, and a few more amenities, like an extra bathroom and a little bit different galley setup that you guys have probably seen. I'll link to some of those so you can see the different galley setups. But anywho, I'm gonna go so I'm not late, and we'll chat more later. So I made it here plenty of time. KCM was closed, so I had to go through TSA pre-check, which was fine. They have one line dedicated to TSA pre-check, so it goes really fast. And then I had to get the breakfast of champions, little sausage McMuffin, and now I'm just waiting. Wait. Good morning. Just sitting here on my couch. The cat is holding down my lap for me, and I'm up earlier than I wanted to be because she wanted to eat. So I'm getting ready to go make some coffee. I just thought I would tell you how long it took me to get home last night. So we were about an hour delayed getting into LA, which put me in at about 4:30. So actually put me in about 4. I got to my car about 4:30. And when I looked at the map, it was 2 hours either way. So I decided to go to the coast because I was thinking, I get to see the pretty view and avoid just being on the 405 freeway. So I'm trucking along. I was actually going pretty good, and I got past Malibu and looked at my map, and it said 36 minutes left or something. So I was like, oh, it's perfect. And then all of a sudden I look I checked my map again and it's changed to just over an hour. So in that little amount of time, there had been an accident on the Pacific Coast Highway and the traffic was backed up so far. And I mean, literally had just happened, so you know it's gonna be a while. So I waited, I wanna say like 15 minutes maybe. And then finally I just turned around and there's a way you can like go over the hills and cut back to the freeway that I normally take, the 101. So it took me 3 hours to get home. So I probably would have been better off just taking the regular freeway, but whatever. I don't know. What can you do? And, I mean, I didn't know there was gonna be an accident, so I got home about close to 8, I think. All right. I am going to wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget that thumbs up, y'all, and comment.